G'day and welcome to a RetroTinker quick fix video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a couple of figures that were given to me by my mate Dino. Dino and his wife Sarah run an excellent YouTube channel and an Instagram page. I'll put a link to their channel in the description. So Dino sent me two figures. The first is this sweet Captain Planet figure with broken legs. Other than the legs, it's in fantastic condition, so once we fix it, it's going to be a very nice figure. And second is this exploding T-1000 Terminator. You can see it's also got a broken leg, and it's also in otherwise good condition. Oh, as you can see, his exploding features still works. So since they both have basically the same problem, I thought we'd tackle them both at the same time. Luckily for me, I recently watched a Toypolloi video where he repaired a figure with busted legs just like this, so I know exactly how I'm going to fix them. Shout out to Toypolloi, I'll put a link to his channel in the description as well. So the simplest way to reattach the legs is to drill a bit of a hole in each side and then pin it with a bit of Lego like this, and that should give it a nice strong join. Alright, let's get to work, shall we? I've just marked a quick X on these things to make sure I don't get them too off center. A lot of the time I just eyeball it, but it doesn't hurt to be careful. So now it's time to drill a hole, and I've just used a bit of marking tape to mark a depth of about 5mm, and that's just so I make sure that I don't just end up drilling all the way through the leg. Also, for the sake of accuracy, this is just a small pilot drill bit, and I'll come back in later and drill it out to the proper size. Gotta love that. I was hoping I was keeping it straight. It's very tricky working around the camera and the lights and everything, but yeah, it looks like they've lined up pretty well. And I've done the same trick again with the masking tape to mark me depth. Now we'll just drill them out to the larger hole. And we'll just check the fit before I drill them all. And yeah, I think that's going to be just the right size. Awesome. Interestingly, as I was drilling this one out, the center part started to spin with the drill bit. I managed to get it to drill out enough anyway, but yeah, it turns out I possibly could have removed these bits out of the leg and plastic welded them back onto the figure and then popped the legs back on like normal with a bit of hot water, but this way is a good way to fix it anyway. So now to get the legs back onto Captain Planet, I'm going to push the bar through the center And then all I have to do really is to push each leg back on. The clutch power there is enough that I won't have to glue anything at all. He'll still have all his motion, and if I really want to, I could get his legs off, but I don't think they're going to go anywhere unless you really want them to. So that's what I'm going to do here. For the Terminator, his plastic is a lot thinner, and obviously I can't go right through. So I'm going to cut a piece of the bar off and glue it into here, and I actually reinforce it a little bit with some baking powder. You can see the leg's got a bit of a recessed area, so I should be able to get a bit of reinforcement on there, and that should hold it nice and strong. So if I happen to drop it or something like that, it shouldn't break. I hope it wouldn't break, but if so, I'll just fix it again. See, I'll have to trim about 4 millimeters off this bar, but otherwise it was made for the job. That will work quite well, and yeah, he's going to stand up. So yeah, I'll trim that back up and see how we go. There you go, that's perfect. You can see he's posable. And they're not coming off in a hurry. That took a fair bit of force to get it on there. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Does he stand? Yeah, he'll stand. That's great. Alright, so now that I've cut that pin off, I'll just put some super glue on it and glue it into there, and then I'll build up around it a little bit with super glue and the baking soda here, and yeah, that should keep it nice and strong. Glued in nice and tight. We'll see if the leg goes on. And that's a win in my books. That looks good. Seems to be nice and strong. There's no cracking sounds or anything like that so far. So yeah, I think that's worked. I was trying to see if he stood up, but he just exploded. I guess he's living up to the name, Exploding Terminator. Yeah, happy with that. Well, as the title promised, this was a nice quick fix after all. That came together quite nicely, I think. Like I said before, both legs still swivel. They're not coming off in a hurry. Yeah, that's a win. So yeah, now they're back together, we can take a bit of a closer look at the figures themselves. We've seen the Terminator's play function more than once, but once more can't hurt. So he's just got a little button on the back here, and if you pull it down, he explodes. Hence the name, Exploding Terminator. Captain Planet actually has a couple of play features. On the back he has a switch, so that if you hit the switch, his arms fly up like he's flying. And he also has a little rope on the back, so that you can pull it out, it locks into place, and then you loop it around your finger, and you can fly Captain Planet around to save the day. Save the planet. And then when you're done, You just pull it down and it goes right back in. So that is a really cool toy. I've wanted a Captain Planet in my collection for a long time, so Dino, thank you. This is an excellent start. So there we have it. These guys are fixed. They're ready for the shelf. I guess all that's left to do is take some glamour shots and job's done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this quick fix video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, give the old algorithm a tickle. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I hope I see you in the next one.